lot of new. So
can you share something with me?
What?
Can you share something with me? Поделиться со мной чем-нибудь.
So I was in two beautiful concerts in Moscow. One of them was piano concert.
Who was playing the piano?
Unfortunately, I can't remember their names, but it was three pianists, and they played together, and it was very great. And I was in concert of Duduk. As you know, it's Armenian instrument,
Yes.
music instrument, and very famous artist came to Moscow, Jivan Gasparyan. As you know.
Yes, I know him. Yes, I know him very well.
Okay, and so Gladiator and etc. etc. So.
Okay, I see. Very good. I think you have very good emotions from the concerts. Yeah.
Yeah, but for me, pianist was better.
Okay, I see. Very good. You know, tomorrow will be the last summer day. How are you going to spend it?
So I have been working whole summer. No, it's no problem for me.
Okay,
but of course, I prefer that weather. I prefer that weather is warmer, but autumn has another advantages.
I see. Okay. Thank you for joining us, and I hope we will have a good time tonight. So, and I wish you a very good last summer day. That's true. Thank you, Tatiana. Welcome. Hello. How are you?
Hello, Julia. Hello, guys. I'm well, thank you.
What's new? How was the weekend?
It's still very hot in my place. Today is 30 degrees. Yesterday was 36 degrees, and I went.
36.
Yes, 36. Yes.
Okay,
yes,
amazing.
It's amazing. So, yes, it's amazing. Yes. And yesterday I went with my with my friend to outdoor swimming pool. And she was with her baby, and I knew a lot about this is cute, cute child. Yes.
Very good. How old is the child?
Only 5 months, and she just lie on the back and eat and sleep.
I see. Very nice. So, is your friend a European person or she's Russian? Like you?
She's Ukraine. She's from Ukraine, and but her husband is Austrian guy.
Okay, I see. So, you know, I noticed that European women are not afraid to take a newborn babies outside, and for them it's quite, you know, normal. Here in Russia, we are not so maybe brave. What do you think of that?
No, I see that here they take. I don't see a lot of babies, but I see here one problem that here there are not yard where children can play together, and they are not very sociable and communicative children, and I guess it's a pity. Yes.
Yeah, it's really so. And the same question to you: how are you going to spend tomorrow? The last summer day. I'm about to cry. Really, so sad. What are you going to do?
No, tomorrow is Monday, and I guess that I will have a single working day and maybe nothing special.
I see. Okay, thank you, Konstantin. Hello to you as well.
Hi. How are
Yes,
you
you have a new haircut. Yeah.
Yes, I just cut my hair.
You did it, or somebody helped you?
Hairdresser helped me.
Hairdresser. Very good. So how are you? How was the weekend?
I'm fine. The weekend I just did any routine actions. I don't know, but yesterday my brother was in Moscow. It was just a transfer flight, and I visited him in airport, and he presented me very nice book about geology. You know, I dreamed about some kind of book in English about geology, and he presented me very big book with many pictures in English. So I can practice my English now in geology. I also not only from different reports, but you know, some
I see.
different
Very
aspects.
good. And that's nice. So how is your wife going on? Do you keep in touch?
Yeah, every day we keep in touch, and she's okay. And today I just packed my belongings of my son and daughter. I just
Are they
preparing for
going somewhere?
moving in new flat.
Oh, I see. When are you moving?
I think in 2 weeks.
Oh, very
After
nice.
1 weekend.
And what about tomorrow? What are your plans?
It's like my plans, my plans the same like most of people have. I am going to go to my work.
Okay, any special events in the evening?
This
No?
no special events in this evening. Maybe just
So
watch
no
something.
goodbye parties to summer or something like that, just usual day.
Yeah, usual day. Today in Moscow it's rather cold. The weather has changed tomorrow evening, and today it's rather cold. Weather it's close to autumn weather.
I see. I'm really sorry to hear that because here in my place it's still plus 30, like in Tatiana's place as well. So we are still enjoying summer. That's good. Okay, Stacy, how are you doing?
Hello. I'm
Hello.
fine.
What's new?
Nothing new. I just sitting at home and learning some working stuff. I have a lot to learn. That's why I'm not working as I did it last week or week.
Yeah. It's true. So what about the weather in your place?
Actually, yesterday and today are very hottest days because it's like 35, yes, not 30, yes, 35, and it's quite hot. But at home it's less, and I'm glad to be at home maybe. Then,
okay, it's good. This is your second time today when you are, how to say, joining our speaking club. So how was the previous one?
It was okay. I enjoy your lesson, especially when I'm at home, and I try to take possibilities to visit all lessons.
Okay, it's great. So what about tomorrow? The same one. So I want somebody to celebrate it somehow. I don't know.
I also will not celebrate the end of the summer. Does anybody do this? Yes. usually.
I don't know. I'm going to create something because I will really miss summer. But I think we will still have it for at least half a month or maybe a month.
Yes, I
Because
think
you know, yeah, in my place it will be hot for some time. But anyway, I don't know. Because now we don't go to school and people don't feel any difference. Yeah, like it was Friday and we went to work, and it will be Monday. We will go to work as well. I think like that. Okay, anyway, good to see you, and really good to see that everything is fine with you. Thank you. Tatiana, can you hear us?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so how are you?
I'm fine.
So what's new with you? How was the weekend?
The weekend was January. The weather is not so pleasant. It was rainy, and now it's rain.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, yes.
So, and tell me please, what do you prefer doing on a rainy weather?
Only less at home. Оставаться дома, less at home.
Stay at home.
Stay at home. I prefer visit some place where I don't know, just not stay at home.
Okay, I see. Thank you for being with us as well.
Thank
so,
you
guys,
too.
as far as you know, today we are going to speak about holiday myths, and I hope everybody has the presentation. If not, I would like you to follow the link and download it, or I might help you and I will show it on the main screen. 1 second. So, can you see it? Okay, I hope you can. So, first of all, in exercise 1, there is a warm-up and there is one single question. What is an old wives' tale? So, I would like you to give your ideas, what it might mean. Tatiana, what do you think? What is it?
I don't know exactly.
You don't. Sergey, do you have any ideas?
So unfortunately, I have no idea.
Have no ideas. Tatiana, so how can I distinguish you? Tatiana from Austria. What do you think?
I suggest that here we see a word tale. Maybe it's something like gossips or superstitions.
Yeah, you are really close to the truth. Okay, Konstantin, any ideas what it might mean? We can't hear you. Your microphone is switched off.
Thank you again. Old wives' tales. It's yes, it's a superstitions, myths, and something that people tend to believe, but it's not true. Usually.
Yeah, you are right. Absolutely. So, Nastya, I'm sorry. There is no use in asking you. Actually, Konstantin is right. In Russian, we say "бабушкины сказки" or "небылицы", you know, many different versions. So, I would like you to think a little bit and try to tell me at least one example of an old wives' tale. Nastya, I would like you to start. For example, I can help you a little bit just to give you some ideas. You know, many people tend to say that if you sit on the corner of the table, it means you will never have a flat or you will never get married. There are different versions. So this is something like that. So do you know anything else similar to this one?
Yes, for example, to eat or to drink from broken cup or broken dish. Also very famous black cat, and maybe broken mirror.
Okay. So many. So other guys will not have a chance. So at least tell me, do you believe in them?
Actually, I don't believe in them, but when it happens, I'm a little bit suspected that something wrong can happen.
So, for example, let's imagine you see a black cat crossing your way. What will you do?
Okay, I will go ahead, but I will be a little bit afraid about it.
Okay.
This fact.
You will say something like "чур меня чур" or I don't know. Yes, we love to say that. Yes, it's true. I see. Konstantin, can you give us any other example of such a tale, old wives' tale?
I don't know, maybe when we were children, you know, when you have electricity columns like this, that put like this, don't cross over, don't
You
over.
mean don't go under, yeah?
Yes, don't go under this columns. We named it colors of the hell, like something like this.
Oh, really? So what does it mean? If you go under, what will happen?
I certainly just remember, but it means something will happen. You will be unhappy.
Yeah.
And I know some superstition. One of superstitions, it's just don't stay empty bottle on the table.
Oh, really? What will it mean? You will never have a full bottle, or what?
No, usually it also in the sphere of women it means that you will not get married or you will not have money or something like this.
Yes, so everything bad will happen to you, yeah? If you are a man, a woman, a child, a dog, it doesn't matter. I see. Okay, thank you, Tatiana. Now you are the only one, so nothing to confuse with. So,
Okay.
do you know any examples? Maybe something that Austrian people believe in, if you know.
I'm not sure. I just maybe add to speech of Konstantin because it was a real story with a son of my colleague on previous job. He went to Spain and there he was in a restaurant. And also they with his family and they drank wine and when the bottle was empty he put this bottle under the table, but waiter came and put it again on the table and then he again put this take this bottle and put under the table, and waiter came again and put the bottle on the table, and then he asked why you put this bottle on the floor? And the guy answered that in my country, no, you have these superstitions, and if an empty bottle stays on the table, there are no money in our family, will be in our family, and something bad happened. And waiter answered, if you want to have money, you should earn them.
Yeah, it's a good comment, actually.
He was very practiced. And maybe I add that I remember one other superstition that if we meet a person with empty bucket in the street, it also means that maybe something bad happens with us.
Yes, I guess Russian people and maybe people from other nationalities, they love to scare each other, you know. If you see this one, something bad will. If you see that one, it will be even worse. I don't know why they do it, but why we do it actually, but it's true. Sergey, anything comes to your mind about old wives' tale?
So as I know, there is a superstition to knocking on wood. So superstition. This superstition is against evil eye and something like this.
Yeah, it's true.
So, and sometimes I do like this.
You do it, okay. And tell me please, for example, in the morning you leave your house and you go to work and suddenly you understand that you forgot your keys at home. When you come back to take them, do you look at the mirror and say hi?
Not, I don't say hi, but I show my tongues on the mirror.
I see. Okay, good. So guys, actually you are absolutely right. There are so many of them, and today we are going to look specifically at those connected with holiday. But first of all, as usual, some vocabulary for you. Today our vocabulary is connected with first aid. I hope you know what it means. So you can see 8 sentences. In every sentence there is a word which is underlined. And on the right side, there is the definition of this word. So please match them. The words with their definitions. When you are ready, please let me know in our chat. So, finished? Anybody? Yeah? Okay. Let's just start checking. Nastya, can you be the first, please?
Yes, doctors must perform operations under sterile conditions. It's clean and free from bacteria.
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 Yeah, bacteria. You're right, absolutely. Thank you. Konstantin? Microphone.
John had a deep wound after he accidentally cut himself. An injury.
Yes, absolutely right. And wound in Russian, what does it mean?
Rana.
Yes, thank you so much. Tatiana, next one.
Okay. Do you know a good remedy for the flu?
Remedy.
Remedy. Be a way of cutting an illness.
Curing. Curing. Yes. And do you know the synonym of the word remedy? How to say лечение? One more word. Treatment. Yes, you're right, absolutely. Treatment. You can see it in our chat if you don't know. Thank you. Sergey, number 4.
If you cut yourself, you should dress the wound as soon as possible. So cleaned and free from bacteria.
No. Unfortunately, no.
And put a covering on.
Yes, so you should clean it and put a covering on. It means перевязать рану in Russian. Thank you. Настя?
Put some ice on the injury to help ease the pain. It means make less painful.
Yes, but you should be careful. It's not easy, it's ease.
Ease.
It's a verb. Облегчить страдание or something like that. Easy as a noun. That's it. Thank you. Konstantin?
Confined space with a lot of people are breeding ground for bacteria and germs. A place where germs, bacteria, animals, etc. can reproduce.
Yes. Can you find the Russian equivalent?
Источник размножения.
Yes, absolutely right. Thank you. Tatiana?
If you go outside with wet hair, you will come down with a cold. It's age, start to suffer from an illness.
Yes, thank you so much. Next one, Sergey?
John is afraid of heights. She feels nausea.
Nausea.
Every time she climbs the stairs. Feeling you are going to vomit.
Yes, you're right. And in Russian, what does it mean? Nausea.
Морская болезнь.
Not морская болезнь, but тошнота. It's not about the sea only, it's about everything. Sometimes people feel it. It's true. So guys, tell me at least how good are you at first aid? Nastya, what about you? Do you know all of them, what to do in different situations?
I'm the worst person in first aid because I am afraid of blood, and when I see it, I have a faint.
Okay, I see. So you really, this is your natural reaction, yeah? If you see blood, you faint.
No, not the simple wound, but something extremely bad. For example, a lot of blood or a deep cut or something like that.
Okay, I see. Thank you. Konstantin, what about you?
Yes, I also don't like a lot of blood. If I see a deep wound, sometimes I feel nausea. But
nausea.
Nausea, I feel nausea. But I don't know. At least I know some elementary rules just to clean the wound and then.
For example, I'm sorry, tell me please, do you know how to put a bandage?
I'm not sure that I remember, but when we were at school, we have been studied to these skills in special classes. So maybe if I will be in any accident, I will try. At least I think that there is veins and arteries, and if you dress vein, you should put dress.
Not dress. You should put a bandage.
Put a bandage down the wound, and if you dress artery, you should put bandage up.
Nastya, why aren't you writing? You should start writing, really.
I don't know about these rules, but
Yes, it's really
I thought that it should be put under the wood. No, not higher than the wood. No, not all.
But yes, Konstantin is right. It depends. It depends what kind of cut you have, what kind of wound. Yeah, that's true.
How to determine what kind of wood is it?
If you have a fountain, it means that something bad happened and maybe it's a kind of artery. But if you have just a little one, maybe everything is fine and it's just a vein. That's it. Yes. Okay, Tatiana, what about you? If somebody needs help, will you help him or her?
I'm not sure because I have only. It depends of the situation. I also have only basic knowledges from my school lessons, and every time when I go traveling, I take with me a small bag with full of different remedies. But unfortunately, I know only analgin, and for other ones, I call my mom and ask her if, for example, if I have a stomach ache or no stomach ache, I call my mom and ask her what remedy should I.
I see. I see. Okay. And what if your mom is busy? What will you do? I wonder.
I have a grandmother.
Okay. Okay.
And
Good.
So I have a change of relations.
Okay, very good. But I think you should learn. But you know, you are like me. Every time I call my mom.
Yes, I know. And last year, I asked her to write me a list with descriptions what remedy from which illness.
Illness,
Yes, yes. And I have this note in my this small bag.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Sergey. What about you? Any things that you know about first aid?
I think that I know general rules for it, but I'm afraid if it happens what needs something urgent, I can't do it very rapidly. But so like all, I had special lessons at school, and I think that it would be cool if we have special courses in adult life.
Yes, I agree with you. Okay, so today we will see some old wives' tales. They concern different situations when we travel, when we are on holiday, we might have some troubles. So I want you one by one to read and to comment if you think it's true or not. Nastya, you will be the first.
You can treat a cat with seawater. It's opposite what you should do.
Oh, really? Why?
I think because there is a phrase in Russian that don't put salt on the wood. Salt on the wood.
Yes, you're right. Have you ever tried? I mean, sometimes we have little cuts when we cook, and you have salt in it. What do you feel?
When I have some little cuts and I was swimming in seawater in the sea, I feel some, I don't know, something bother me around this wound.
Yes, maybe you felt little pain. Yes, sometimes. So you feel that something is not okay. Okay, I see. Thank you, Konstantin. Number 2.
urine is a cure for jellyfish bite. I think it's false.
Why do you think so?
I don't know, just my opinion.
Just my opinion. So, have you
It's
ever
just a
been?
guess, just a guess.
Yeah,
It's just
I
a
see.
guess.
I just would like to ask: have you ever been bitten by a jellyfish?
I have never been bitten by jellyfish, to my happiness.
Yeah, that's why you don't know. But tell me, please, just imagine you are bitten by a jellyfish and there are no doctors around. What will you do? Just here and now. Imagine that.
I even don't know symptoms of bite of jellyfish, but I think it will be burning
Yeah.
the place of bite, and I will try to cold it, maybe to disinfect it. It's the same like it's the same like with a snake. I will try to suck off the blood from the wound.
Really, you will do that?
Yes, you just a little bit cut a wound and we'll try to pour a little blood.
I'm shocked. Have you ever done it? I mean, in reality.
I have never done it.
But you are so brave to speak about that, so I can easily imagine how you do it.
I have recently watched one film when we all know when somebody received a stuck piece of food in his throat. We all know how to treat him. Just do some small hole
Cut?
in the neck, and I saw the comedy when somebody tried to save the person. The theory and reality was awful, really.
Yeah, but I thought that you should just try to, I don't know how to say, do some movement on this person's back, no? Just to ease the pain and try to take it out from his throat. And you tell me about the hole. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. If a person, if you can't remove something from the throat, you just have one choice. Just cut a small hole in his, pipe that.
Гортань, you mean?
Гортань, yes, гортань.
Okay, I see.
During the operation, doctors are doing like this. They just put a pipe in your гортань, and you receive air that you need through the pipe.
Yes, this I saw, but I never could imagine. Гортань in English is larynx. Larynx. I could never think that you should do the same when something is stuck in your throat. It's really.
I think I will never do it. I will.
Yeah, that's true. So and try not to do the same thing that you described with a snake. I think it's extremely dangerous. Yeah. Okay, Tatiana, number 3 is for you.
You can catch a cold by entering an air-conditioned environment on a very hot day. I guess it's true, and it's usually I struggle with air conditions, and usually I catch a cold when they walk. And also, it's not. We shouldn't drink cold water on a hot day, and because it also can be a reason to catch a cold. And
so what kind of water we can drink when it's really hot outside?
Warm water.
Warm.
A lot.
Yes.
A lot warm.
Yes, you are right. Absolutely. Thank you, Sergey. Number 4.
Cheap sunglasses are worse than no sunglasses. So I think it's true.
Why do you think so?
So our eyes are very sensitive, and if sunglasses don't is not
are not sunglasses are not
aren't suitable for you, it could be worse for your eyes.
Okay, I see. We will check these ideas later. Now I just want to know what you think. Nastush, number 5 is for you.
You can prevent jet lag by stuffing paper bags in your shoes.
Interesting. Jet lag, what is it? Who knows?
Jet lag.
No? Tatiana, you have traveled to Australia, and you don't know what it means. No? Jet lag is when you travel to a very long distance. For example, it's transcontinental flight, for example, from Moscow to, I don't know, to the USA, and you feel this awful feeling afterwards when you have passed a lot of time zones and your organism cannot adapt. Yes, this is the feeling, jet lag. It's a special term for people who travel long flights. So, people think that you can prevent it, so not to feel it, by stuffing paper bags in your shoes. Nice. What do you think? Does it work?
I can't imagine how it can help. Helps. I think it's myth, but I think from jet lag it can help when you will do some exercises during the flight, and always on the screen when you have a long flight, you have instance. You have stimulation to do these exercises, remembering that.
Okay, I see. So you mean exercises can help, yeah? So we should ask Tatiana. Tatiana, when you flew to Australia, did you feel something like jet lag? I mean, some terrible feeling you couldn't adapt to new environment.
I remember it usually happens. It happened in my flights to the USA.
Okay.
Because yes, there it's because we arrived for example, at 4 p.m. and until next day I just slept.
Yeah, that's true. So some sleeping helped you. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I see. Konstantin, when you flew to Africa, did you feel something like that? Jet lag?
Yeah, I feel something like this rather often, and the best treatment, the best cure from this, the best remedy from this, it's sleeping, I think.
Okay, sleeping. I see. Sergey, do you know anything what to do if you feel jet lag, if you have it?
So I agree with guys. It's better to sleep, but it's very important to sleep at right time.
Yeah, I agree with you. So we should think about regime. Yes, so we should remember how it was before. Okay, thank you. Konstantin, don't sleep. Next one is for you. Number 6.
I'm so sorry. Blowing a life jacket whistle gives you a good chance of survive. I think it's false.
Why? So you mean that all the sharks who were swimming around will hear you and will come to have a company with you?
All the sharks will give you a company if you will have even small wound. If you would have even small wound on your body. But what is a whistle in the sea? You know, in 100 meters, nobody will see. Nobody will hear already how you whistle. So I think it will not help.
But do you remember a very, very romantic film, Titanic? Remember?
I remember.
Remember the end of the film? She was floating on the door when Jack has already died. She let him go, and she promised him to survive, and she started whistling, and some people from the boat, they could hear her, and they came and actually saved her. Do you think it's just a cinema? I mean, it's just a film? In real life, it wouldn't work.
I think there is 0.1%
Okay.
of opportunities that it would be happened, but other percent, I think it's just gibberish.
Okay, I see. We will check it later. What experts say actually. Tatiana, number 7 is for you.
Sitting near the emergency exit gives you the best chance of surviving of a plane crash. I think the probability to survive in these situations is very small for all, as for passengers and airplane crew. But for example, I usually pay attention when stewardess explain these emergency rules, where emergency exit situated.
You know, I guess there is only one advantage of this place. It's the place is bigger, little bit bigger, yeah, and you can sit more comfortable, and that's it. I think if there is a plane crash, everybody will die. So there is no difference where you sit. Actually, I see. Okay, thank you, Sergey. And the last one is for you.
So swimming after eating can result in drowning. So I know that after eating it is more complicated to swim, but I don't expect such result.
Yeah, it's true, but we will check. Maybe our experts will tell us that something can happen. So guys, I would like you to read the first one. Just read it, and after that I will ask somebody to comment. It's about seawater, and if you have a little cut. So, okay. Let's say it was your phrase, and just tell us the solution. What do experts say?
By the way, I want to add to my previous comments about exercises. I just translated this jet lag, and it's don't have any connection with exercises actually.
Yeah, so I guess maybe you mixed it with something else.
And about
water and the wound.
Yes, about can we treat with salty water? Yes, it says that this salty water can contain any bacteria, and it can make the cut worse. But anyway, it's cleaning as well.
Yes, but as we can see here, it's a temporary remedy, just for some time.
And maybe you should compare what's worst, your dirty wound or this salt water.
Yeah, absolutely right. So let's read the second one. It's about a jellyfish bite and some urine. So, Finished? Konstantin, what do you think? It was your phrase.
Yes, my phrase. And now I know that English helps me not only to studying English helps me also to survive myself.
Yes, that's why we are here. You know, it's our job. We are like Chip and Dale, or I don't know anybody else. So, what do experts say? What should we do if we have a jellyfish bite?
They say you should slowly pouring seawater on your wound, or it would be better if you will find vinegar.
Vinegar, yeah. What is it in Russian? Vinegar.
Уксус.
Yes, exactly.
Vinegar, and we'll do the same with your wound.
Yes, but actually, you know, when you read just the phrase about the jellyfish bite, I remember that I heard many times many old women really recommend you to pee, I'm sorry, on your wound, and it will help. Because, you know, vinegar and seawater is something the same. It's something salty, I'm sorry, and it might help. But now we see that it's old wives' tale. Yeah, so the experts do not recommend to do that. But anyhow, I heard it so many times. That's true. Thank you. We go to number 3. Let's read it. Okay, Tatiana, this one was for you. So you said yes, it can happen, but experts say no. What do they say? Why do we become cold? Sorry, why do we catch a cold?
Because air condition makes a poor air and in the space, and it's very vulnerable for bacteria, and
Yes,
people
true.
can easily catch them.
Yes, and of course, when we are in a closed space, especially, yeah, for example, it's a plane or train, and we have to be there for some time. Of course, it happens. Yes, thank you so much. We go to number 4 about sunglasses. Yeah, it's a short one. So, Sergey, it was for you, and actually, you were right. Yeah.
Yes. So, but it's very interesting how sunglasses without ultraviolet filters allow more amounts of radiation than without it.
I know how.
Okay, come on, tell us.
Our pupil, it's зрачок,
yes,
will became wider in sunglasses without ultraviolet because it's dark also, and our pupil will white in dark place. And in this moment, ultraviolet from rays will go into our
eyes.
Very interesting sense.
Yes, it's something complicated, really. But you see now, we shouldn't how to say be greedy. We should pay a lot once and have good sunglasses, yeah, because it's our eyes, and I think we will not have any others. It's not like a computer game when we can change them. That's true. Okay, now it's a very how to say tricky moment. Настя, it's for you especially about jet lag and these brown bags stuffed in your shoes. So, does it help?
It doesn't help, and they advise to drink more water and to be on during the daytime under the lights, and it make sense because I know that in airplane the speed of evaporation from our body is increasing, and everybody, especially doctors, advise us to drink not coffee in airplanes, but especially water.
Yes, it's true. Okay, and one more thing here is about to set your watch, yes, to the destination time, just to see that it's a new time now, you see? Once you step on the plane, so you should change the time, and it will help you to orientate better, because, yeah, of course, if you have your native time, it doesn't help at all. Yeah, okay, thank you. We go to next one, it's number 6, about life jacket whistle. Konstantin was right, I guess. So, Konstantin, what should we do?
I don't know what we should do. If we are going to survive, it's better not to fly at all, because the whistle doesn't help. And you know, when you see all these nice short movies about how to act in stress situation, and you know statistics that most of planes you almost don't have a chance to survive in any plane crash. So and certainly, if even would happen something dangerous during the flight, people will be acting absolutely not like in movies that they show you before flight.
Yes, I agree with you. It's all about stress. Yes, we forget everything we knew before, and maybe we are panic. So, yeah, of course you're right. Okay, we go to next one. So it's number 7, about sitting near the emergency exit. Yeah. So Tatiana, what do you think?
So sit near the emergency exit doesn't help us to survive, but we just can enjoy and have more space.
Yeah, you can still choose it or pick it up if there is a chance, but
yes. And I remember that according to statistics, airplanes one of the most safety way of traveling.
Yes,
maybe because this accidents happens not quite often, and also number of victims are not so big if comparison with maybe trains.
Yes, especially with cars. You know, so many people die in car accidents, but yeah, if we speak about planes, they happen not so often. That's why the statistics says like that. It's true. Okay, and here the last one is about swimming after eating. So, Sergey, what do we know now? Is there any connection between eating and swimming?
So it's no direct connection, and we could see in the text that swimmers sometimes eat while they're still in the water.
Yeah, it's a funny fact. It's true.
So of course it's complicated to have a lot of meal before swimming, but nothing nothing special in it.
Yeah, it's true. So if you eat a lot, it doesn't mean you will be dead or something like that. You will be drowned. Okay. So guys, we can stop here. And I guess that our today's meeting was not only about English, but it's also about, as Konstantin said, it's also about how to save your life, how to survive. And now maybe you know just a little bit, and I hope it will never happen to you, but in case it happens, now you know what to do. If you are stung by a jellyfish or if there is a cut and everything that comes with that. So thank you for your participation. Thank you for your sharing and making my evening really great. And I hope to see you next week. It will be autumn. I wish you a very nice last summer day and see you next week. Thank you for participation.
See you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.